Hey, what's up, Alfred? I mean, technically, I already kind of. I'm debating if I should get in at 55 or 35. 35 would be the better entry, but this thing can bounce at 55 too. So I'm debating if which one I should get into. I guess we'll let the orb decide. If the orb breaks out to the upside, I would be concerned that we're trading into resistance. That would be my concern with the orb breakout to the upside. I would prefer a fake breakdown back into this range. Yeah. Mm, mm. All right, shit. We got 5 more minutes until 5 more minutes until the orb is confirmed. As I've said before, my concern with the orb breakout to the upside would be, do we have enough room for a real breakout here? Because if you look at the higher time frame, we have all of this area right here that can act as resistance. This big range right here can act as resistance. So the orb breakout to the upside will be running right into that. And that's probably why the buyers aren't really buying this right now. Maybe they want to buy the pullback here. Another concern is that another concern of mine is, well, I mean, we could see a pullback to about 275. We could see that. We'll see what happens here. All we can do is our best, I guess. Says a lot positive than gamma or negative today. Okay. Got 3 more minutes. You got jolts at 9 too. Maybe that's probably what the market is waiting on. The market is always in a hurry up and wait state. I swear that's all it does. Just hurry up and wait on the next event. Hurry up and wait on the next event. Hurry up and wait on the next event. We got Crash Kari speaking. We have the beige book this evening. We have jolts in the next 15 factory orders. Mm. Mm. Okay. Mm. I guess I'll trust the Bulls. If we see the breakout, if we see it or breakout, I guess I'll trust the Bulls. I would prefer the pullback. Uh, if this trade doesn't work, I want to get back in around 255. All right, that's the orb right there. The orb is complete. 414. I think we had exactly 100,000 contracts probably. Yeah, 414. Yep, just about 100,000 added in the first 15. So we'll see what happens. This is your orb high. This is your orb low. We'll see what happens here. The anticipation. I don't know why I feel so anxious right now. Like I'm anxious to get into a trade and get it over with instead of feeling like I should just wait for confirmation. Yeah, always waiting for that pullback trade is always going to be annoying. Yeah. The Nasdaq sure knows how to keep you waiting, huh? Hmm. Hmm. It's interesting. Yo, what's up, Investor Z? Huh. The ES could be presenting an opportunity to go long. Mm. All right, 10 minutes before the fireworks. 10 minutes before the fireworks. Mm. Mm. I hate missing moves like that. I hate missing moves like that. Mm. You took that move and you took that move because oh, okay, I see what you said. Okay, so you took it but you cut it. We got jolts at 9. We have a lot of news coming out at 9. A lot of news coming out at 9. Jolts, factory orders. Actually, just jolts and factory orders. We just have a lot of news actually releasing today. We got Crash Kari speaking. We have the Beige Book, and we have the Treasury buybacks. Thursday is going to be fun. Friday is going to be fun. Friday is going to determine how big our rate cut is going to be. That's happened on Tradeovate. Yeah. I mean, that would have been a great move right there. That would have been a great move right there. That would have been a great move. All right, 5 more minutes until the algo. All right. Actually, what I probably should have done was, yeah, that would have just hit my target too. Mm. Yeah, yeah, that was a good choice, and then R1 was right there too. Yeah. I missed gold this morning too. I swear, every time I start to get an idea of gold, she always these setups happen over freaking night, man. 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock. I'm not even at my desk around this time. Market just gold. Mm. All right, 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. I'll be keeping my eyes at on 355, but 335 might actually be the correct area to trade. I'm gonna keep it at 335. I'm just gonna see what happens at 355. 355. Okay. Well, shit. Man, shit. I'm looking at the ES right now, and that 333, 334 entry looks really good too for a pullback trade. All right. Fireworks. Mm, mm. Well, yeah, this is tough, man. This is tough. Mm, well, like I said, I'll take the orb high, but man, I prefer not to. Really prefer not to. Nasdaq, come on. Come on, Nasdaq. Come on with the bullshit, man. Come on. Come on, dude. Come on. Seriously? Come on with the bullshit, Nasdaq. Come on with the bullshit, Nasdaq. Damn. Mm. All right, so I'm in this one. But I am in the wrong strategy. But of course. All right. We got a range breakout to the upside. Um, like I said, my only concern with this one is that we're getting close. We're trading into supply. So it's my only concern with this one. Yo, congratulations on that one, Alfred. Mm. I guess it wouldn't be a NASDAQ trade if it doesn't come back and test your break even a couple of times. You said that it was hitting some gamma? All right, I guess that cuts it. I'll have the application by tomorrow's stream. I'll just reactivate my account. Alfred, would you mind sending a screenshot of the levels? Yeah, that's a deadly combination, man. That dead pools and a gamma level in the same area. Deadly combination. I'm said dead pools, dark pools. My bad. Dark pools. Deadpools. Mm. It's called Black Box Stocks. Black Box Stocks. Really good, man. It's just that for whatever reason I stopped using it. And I don't know why I stopped using it. It's a great tool. But I guess look at that. I got a big block of orders right here and it's in supply. Oh my God. Oh shit. Hold on, Alfred, did it hit this? Did it hit this level at the orb low? Damn, if I knew that, I would have took. Okay, yeah, I'll get it. Okay. Mhm. Mm, this is dangerous right here. This is so dangerous because that could have been an orb fake out to the upside. Uh, shit. Okay. Freaking Nasdaq. Freaking Nasdaq, man. Freaking Nasdaq. That's my fault. I should have took the loss. I should have took the loss. I should have took it. I should have took the loss. Should have took the loss. Mm. I can't survive no damn drop all the way to 335. Mm. Mm. Nasdaq, baby, come back. I mean, shit, this shit ain't got no support in this area. Mm. Yeah, that's probably what I should have waited for as well. Investor Z. Of course, the break even is going to act as resistance. Of course. Of course, the break even is going to act as resistance. We can just see a push past this. I guess the Nasdaq is being merciful to me here, but she knows that I won't accept her mercy. But she's giving it to me. That's for sure. Nice. 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 I tried to take the move my stop up. Nasdaq, you gonna do me like that? Man, come on, Nasdaq. Come on. Come on, Nasdaq. Damn. Oh my God. Y'all saw that crazy shit? My God, dude. Okay. I that was dirty. That's not how I wanted to make that money. Or this was not how I wanted to make money today. But I'm going to accept it. I'm going to acknowledge that I did two things wrong. But the Nasdaq allowed me, well, let me rephrase that. Nasdaq in her mercy said that she won't be taking my account today. She said that she's acknowledged that I made a mistake, but she won't require my account today. Like I said, man, my biggest concern here is that we're in supply So taking longs were and are still dangerous. We need a breakout and we need the bulls to hold the pullback here. I'll accept it. All right. Well, I had some limits sitting on gold, but she was being nasty to me. So, mm, well, this is not the ideal entry, as I said, but if you're going to follow the rules, this is an orb breakout, potentially. Sounds like one of them good problems, Alfred. Sounds like one of them good problems. All right. All right, let's see if the market wants to shoot up and go crazy. If we can get a breakout on the pullback, I mean, it should be good. But hmm, we could see a rejection at around 70, 80. We could see a rejection around this range. Hmm. Oh, you had DLO. And this is the you just passed this account, right? Yeah, guys, I'm gonna get black box stocks for the stream again. I appreciate Al for sending us these screenshots, but we'll get black box stock again, and we'll make sure that we're trading in the right direction at these gamma levels. Because shit, if I knew this gamma level was right here, I would have took that long at that orb low. And my biggest concern was this block, this dark pool right here. So either this is going to be resistance or this is going to be support. And it's looking like we can see a breakout and a move up to about 573 on the Q. So we'll see. But this is Alfred's results. If you're part of the Discord, just if y'all got results that y'all want to share with the stream, just let me know. But yeah, Alfred says that he's making money today. He says he's making money today. All right. So, like I said, my biggest concern is 475. That's my biggest concern. My next concern would be this range. If we can see a breakout, a pullback to about 375 and a move higher, that would be ideal. What I like about this trade is that we took out the orb high. The EMAs are all sloped to the upside. That's what I like about it. I don't want to short it. I don't want to short this move. I'll be shorting into bullish aggression, and we know how stressful shorting into bullish aggression is. Even if you're shorting in the right spot, it can be stressful. But we will see. Sometimes on the Nasdaq, sometimes you just have to ignore what you see and trade what you think, because Because, like I said, we're in supply. And not only are we in supply, we got this 200 EMA slope down right here. And price is about to test it. So price is going to have to break out, pull back, and go here. So, all right. So we got to 72. We'll see what happens in this area. We'll see what happens. He says a cup and handle. Yo, congratulations on that cave trader. And you know what? I saw that too, and I was like, man, I should have took the trade. There was so many. This is what I ignored because I kind of wanted price to pull back into this range. But price respected the weekly low to the T. And we're pushing higher into this range. And Alfred, for whatever reason, I was very anxious this morning too. Like I wanted to I don't know why. I just wanted to hurry and get the trade out of the way. I don't know why. I don't usually feel anxious when I trade, but today I just had a lot of anxious energy and I don't know why. Very anxious today. All right. So looks like they're trying to come in at 370. We'll see. We'll see if they actually do something at that level. 370. We'll see. The market always knows where my break even's at for whatever reason. Okay. You know what? Now that I'm looking at a higher time frame chart. I'm looking at this chart right here. And all right. I mean, yeah, we're trading into this big box of supply right here, this big range. But look at where they're finding support. Right here. Finding support here. So we'll see. Yeah, me too, Alfred. Me too. I hate that. It's a double-edged sword, man. It's a double-edged sword for sure. Damn it. All right. Well, I guess I have to accept that. Yeah, 370 was a or is a was a level. So I was looking more at 375, but I guess they front ran it at 372. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I think so too, Santiago. And Cave Trader, you say you're using the exact order. I mean, well, Cave Trader, I'll say that you're very bold. Cave Trader definitely has a more logical, system oriented mindset because a lot of traders wouldn't allow, or a lot of traders wouldn't have their funded account as a leader. A lot of traders would have their funded account, if they're copy trading it, they would have it paired up with other funded accounts and not evals. Because I mean, it's different when you're in an eval and when you're in the funded account. You're taking more risk with an eval account. Or let me rephrase that. A lot of traders take more risk in an eval, and a lot fewer traders take risk in their funded. Obviously, you will have those that will YOLO the eval and then turn around and try to YOLO the funded, and they just stay in the cycle. But a lot of traders try to take their funded account serious. Because I mean, if you think about it, this is like with Tradeify straight to funded when they're doing a 35 or 45% deal on their straight to funded accounts, any size. I mean, if you really think about it, in my opinion, their best account is that 150K straight to funded with the discount. That is a steal. How I see it is you're spending $300 to $500 on an account that has $6,000 of drawdown. And if you trade it the same way you would trade a personal account, it really is a personal account. It's without the risk of your own capital. At least that's how I see it. So whenever they have a deal on those straight to funded accounts with Tradeify, that's usually the account that I pick up. Yeah. Yeah, man. Emotions does make following rules more difficult than they have to be. I understand why people just put their rules in a bot and just have the bot execute, because a bot, rain, sleet, snow, rain, shine, whatever, the bot is going to execute. All right, so we touched 75. We'll see. We will see. What I think we'll probably see here is we'll probably see a stop run above 75, or at least that's what I'm hoping to see. So what I'm hoping to see here is a stop run above 75. I'll pull back to 75 and I'll add at 75 because I know 75 is a level that bears or bulls and bears are looking to take profits and start selling. That the ES doesn't want to break down. Mm. The ES is about to have. Mm. And on days like this, these are the days that just tell me to stay away from the ES because it had two fake orb breakdowns right here. Anybody that got short at this orb got faked out. Yeah, you got faked out at that orb. And it's refusing to pull back into this area of support. It's refusing. At least with the Nasdaq orb, you can still make a little bit of money even if you're wrong. Even if you're trading on the wrong side, you can still make money. Someone like me that has big targets, I don't have the luxury of being on the wrong side of the market because price will just pull back and stop me out. Investor Z, ES was trying to show me that gum trick she likes to do that you talk about. But I was like, nah, my boy Investor Z, he speaks very highly of you. He cares a lot about you. I couldn't do that to Investor Z. I don't like her. I like her sometimes. Like, I like the ES when she does stuff like this. When she does stuff like this, when she just bounces at a trend line that was drawn from 2 or 3 days ago and it's perfect, I love the symmetry. I love the structure. I love the breakdown of a trend line and you can make money. That's what I like about the ES. What I don't like is when she's not doing none of that. She's doing this. She's chopping around. She's not moving. She's not doing anything. Trading is already filled with so many emotions, and impatience and anxiety is some of those emotions. And when you mix it with the anticipation of, is she going to pull back far enough to limit me in? Is she going to move away from my limit enough to hit my targets? It's just too many emotions at one time. And when you go back and look at the chart, you're sitting in a position. Like I said, I think it was 2 weeks ago, when I was literally in a position all day just for her to come back and stop me out. She got put on my list. She got put on my list. She missed my target, and I was in that shit all goddamn day, and she stops me out. Like, the fuck? So she on my list. At least with the Nasdaq, it's quick. I mean, obviously we don't like it, but it's quick.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, Investor Z. What I will say is, now that I've recommitted to the Nasdaq, old emotions have come back. She moves fast, and it's not the fast movement that bothers me about the Nasdaq. It's just those old emotions of, man, she may not bounce at this area of support. She may trade right through it and go to the next one. And yeah, I can get stopped out, but what if she stops me out and then she goes in my direction and I'm chasing her all over the damn chart? But I guess as I'm saying all this out loud, I guess the solution is just to accept if I'm wrong or not, but I don't want to do that. My ego has to accept that, and that's just very hard for my ego to accept. I understand that the market is outside of my control and I have little to no, actually, I shouldn't even say little. I have no influence on the market. I'm pretty sure Gain Weight would have an objection to that statement, but uh, I guess my ego sees this as a game of prediction. I should be able to predict when the market or the Nasdaq is doing something and take advantage of it. At least that's how my ego sees it. Even though the reality is I don't control where the market goes. I'm playing a game, I guess. All right, so we'll see. So we got that breakout. Actually, mm, oh shit! I just realized. So I just realized that my level on the NA meeting actually hit. So this move earlier on. So I was looking at a range between 435 and 455, and it looks like that was a great entry. That was a great entry for a short. So range between 435 and range 55. The top of the range was almost the high of the day, and we got that drop. So from 435, about like a 60 something point move to the downside. So I'm okay. So I'm happy about that. We'll talk about that later on today. I'm gonna start implementing. We'll start going over the NA meeting levels from the previous day as well, because I've noticed that even though my NA meeting levels hit when I go to sleep, they just work. So maybe what I'll start doing is I'll probably just have one Apex account that is strictly for the NA meeting and just have it sitting overnight and try not to care too much about it. Because that's what really prevents me from trading and holding or having limits overnight with the Nasdaq, is because I'm dreaming about my position going against me and that wakes me up. All right, so we got that. Let's get that first target hit. And I don't go to sleep at night. That's why I usually don't leave limits, because I care too much. So there we go. First target hit, baby. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So another level I'm looking at is 575 to 595. 575 to 595 is another level I'm looking at on. I still got that anxious energy right now. I have no clue why I'm so anxious right now. Mm, mm. All right, so that's of course. Of course. You know what, cave trader? I think probably what it is just, like how when you discover something, you just want to try it out. You just, but then you can't try it out because there's something always in the way. You just want to see if it works. I think that's what I was anxious about. Because if it works, that means that I can move forward, and I just want to be able to move forward. But I just wanted to hurry up and test it out. I just want to test it out, and it's taking forever. Cool. All right. All right. All right. Well, all right. Now we're trading into this area of resistance now. Mm. The crazy thing is, the Nasdaq almost stopped me out of this, man. If I let her stop me out, I wouldn't have been a part of this move. You say you're up 46 points right now. You also said, Investor Z said, just adding cushion to my profits, but I could be killing right now. Trade like Alfred. Yeah, but I mean, we got to all find our own way, though. Alfred definitely is a good trader. Still pulling. Top Step. Oh shit. There we go, guys. Top Step finally did it. Top Step be talking all. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. So we all know that previously Top Step said that they would never do this. But I guess when the revenue is not looking the same because of all the competition, I guess we tend to forget when we make statements. I will say that somebody in the Top Step Discord is probably saying, I told you so, because he was $100 off on all of these prices, or actually he was $100 off on the first one. He said $399 for the 50Ks, which is actually pretty good, in my opinion. If you can get a $399 reset on a 50K, I think that's good because that's basically that's probably why they added the extra 100, or actually that's five. Well, $499 would have been $399 would have been good, but that's $500 because if they had it at $399, that's basically what you would pay for. It's $100 more what you would pay for starting completely over. So this is actually a pretty good deal. That's pretty good. He got the 100K right. I forgot what he put for the 150K, but these are reasonable prices. I wouldn't say that they're not. These are reasonable because we all know that before people these firms are trying to charge you what, like $1,400, $1,500 just to get your get back into funded. Shit, I'm surprised that they don't. I know Tradeify or Trade Day and Take Profit is basically the same price with a slight variation in their rules, but the payouts are still the same. Me personally, I would trade the 2 extra days so I can go into the funded side. Oh shit, I forgot. Damn it. I forgot. I forgot. I meant to well, I'm pretty sure they'll keep I'm pretty sure pretty sure. I was planning on getting some trade day accounts, 50 to 50Ks, probably copy trade them on the MNQ. If I copy trade the MNQ, I would actually trade 3 contracts. 2 to 3. Two would probably be the no, I need 3. Or yeah, I'm gonna need 3. I need 3 targets. I need 3. Oh yeah, that's what I meant to do. It's like, what did I pull up Discord for? Okay. So price is still pulling towards that positive gamma at 571. And so I guess this dark pool right here is probably going to be support pretty soon if price can push back over. Honest, man. Okay, so damn it, if I put $200 in an option account and trade 0 DTEs, and using these gamma levels, because I mean they work. They definitely work. It just sucks when, well, I guess you would have to ask, why would you try to short this? The only thing about options is if you're not trading intraday with these, trying to swing these damn contracts can be difficult too. Mm, whatever, man. Yeah, it's definitely a balance. It's definitely a balance to trade the right amount of contracts. For whatever reason, I don't know why, and I guess it just goes back to fear of loss, but I feel that when I trade smaller size, I feel like I'm more attached to the trade. I don't know why. Like I'm more attached to the outcome with a smaller trading smaller size versus when I'm trading with 3 to 5 minis. If I'm going to, I guess if I dissect the reason why I kind of feel that way, maybe with minis, I feel that I've already made, if I get a big move in my direction, I've already made a lot of money. I can kind of close it whenever I want to close it, even though I won't. I'm, but with the smaller size, every tick and point counts because you can catch a big move, but at the end of the day, like this position, if I get this last target hit, I'll probably be up $700, $800 versus if I just throw in 3 minis and I'm up $700. I'm up 3K. I'm past 700. Maybe that's probably why I feel more attached to these trades because I have to work so hard for what I consider so little. But on the flip side, I like it if my stop gets hit, I'm only losing $180 if I don't adjust my stop. I'm only losing 180, I think. Actually, let me make sure that I'm saying that correctly. Yeah, I lose $180 per trade. And for whatever reason, well, I mean, I guess that does make sense because if I'm not making a lot, if I'm not making the same amount of money as if I'm trading with minis, trying to get that $180 back requires another big move, I guess. I'm committed for the long term. I'm not trying to pass the account, in a week like I used to, but I guess I'm concerned as I continue to think about it. I guess I'm concerned that as crazy as this sound on the Nasdaq, that she won't make moves like this every day. And that's probably my concern about trading the ES because you'll have good days and bad days on the ES. Or not bad in a sense where you're negative or something like that, but just the price action is not going to be as good. If you took this orb high on the ES, dang, it's rejecting at 9 points. I mean, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough. Not saying that it doesn't continue higher, but if I was in this trade and I saw that my that price almost hits my target and it's starting to pull back to the 21 EMA and just playing around that 10-point target on the ES, that's tough. Because the ES is highly capable of pulling all the way back to the damn orb high for a break and retest, and you'll probably get your target hit on the next run up. But you just kind of want to get your target hit the first time. You don't want to see price pull back and continue higher. Mhm. I mean, what, $270? Mm. 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 Well, shit. I mean, mm, I mean, can we get up there? Can we get to there? You think we can get to R4? Mm. Oh shit. Wouldn't that be funny? Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get this pullback trade right here. I don't know who said that. Oh, did anybody win the $1 account with my funded futures? I thought it was cute that they extended a $25 or 25% discount for those that didn't win. I wonder I wonder who said that that was going to work. Because when I saw that shit, I was like, oh, I didn't win the $1 account, then shit, I'm not gonna buy no other account. They can keep their 25%. Yeah, I mean, especially when you got all these tools that you can use to help you. Mm. I mean, I guess when you look at it from that perspective, that does make sense. And it definitely rejected right there. And then it used that area as a stop run. Oof. That's not funny, but that shit is funny. Smith said that somehow his debit card got compromised and they went out and bought some Wingstop. That is hilarious. That is hilarious, dude. The first thing I'm gonna do when I compromise somebody's credit card or debit card is go out and buy some Wingstop. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's hilarious. I don't use my debit card for anything. I don't even know why my bank even sends me debit cards because I don't use them. All right, let's see if we can get a pullback to this 37 or 47 or 75. I'm a front run it a little bit at 477. Because I mean, this thing could potentially bounce at 480 too. So I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to pull back. I was hungry, Judge. I was hungry. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. A Wingstop though, criminals, man, fucking criminals. You know, it's bad enough that they're stealing from other people, but what's the icing and cherry on top of that cake is, you know, being a scammer, a criminal. It takes. I mean, if you put in the effort that you put in to being a criminal, you wouldn't have to be one. And that's the crazy thing. You have to work harder when you take from somebody else. Because you're gonna be always looking over your shoulder. You gotta always cover your tracks. You gotta hope someone doesn't recognize you. And then when you finally get caught, you hope that the person that you may have stolen from is not in the same facility that you are. I mean, It's really no benefit, but people doing it anyway. So, even though I feel like it's more work than just applying yourself. Nobody wants to hear that, oh, your circumstances and this or that, man. There's literally people in this world right now that has been given the shaft by life, and those that choose to say, you know what, even though I'm not in the best place right now, I'm gonna just keep moving forward. Those people end up doing well too. So nobody, I mean, in today's day and age, nobody's trying to hear your sob story. The only thing they're going to see in that situation is that you stole from me. That's it. Nobody wants to care about you trying to feed your son or daughter or whatever Aladdin story you're trying to sell me. Huh? Okay. All right. So in about like 2 minutes, I'm gonna have to end the stream a little bit early today. I gotta take my girls to her appointment in the next like 30 minutes. So I'm gonna have to end the stream about 10 minutes early today. Mm, all right. So I want to kind of put mm, scaled into this. I want to put my stop in an area where mm, okay. I have my stop right there. And I'll just probably throw a runner out here. Why not? I don't think we're gonna get yeah, I don't we could see past 57, 75, maybe. We could, but it's highly unlikely. It's super highly unlikely. Let's look at this real quick and then we'll be done for the day. Well, I guess I could target John. Tell me he's ready to go. I'm just busting the room. All right, 43. All right, I'm about to be done in like a few minutes. Uh, hmm. Let's just target R4. Why not? I'll just throw one out there to target R4. R4 is all the way up there. Hmm. Okay, well I'll be cute with it then. Okay. This is highly unlikely, but I mean if it works, it works. But all right guys, I have to end a little bit early. We'll definitely come back later on tonight and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out everybody. Have a good day.